Hello and good morning and welcome to your daily Cosmo scope on Monday the 16th of June. Well, happy Monday to you all. No one likes Mondays, it's back to work, and for some of you that are listening to this in Australia or overseas, then you're already halfway through your day. We have beautiful sunshine, I'm pleased to report, in the UK, and I hope it will last for us. Right, today, as you can see from the card, the Lovers, which is the card of choices, and can mean relationships, but can mean a card of choice, because the Lovers is connected towards the Gemini suit in the pack, which is the zone that we're in now. So two minds, two situations, two thoughts. The Three of Wands is about shining that light and seeing that light on a clearer level, and telling you that within, I could say sometimes 3 days, that you're going to see a shift and a change in your situations and what's going on in your life. But the Three of Wands is kind of saying that if you take the pathway or the choice of pathway that you take, then there will be another step forward in 3 weeks' time into the juicy July that's going to be next. There'll be a little bit more guidance and clearer. This week for you all, I want you to, I'm going to show my age, but then again, it has recently come on the TV, catchphrase, where you get to, over the next week or two, you'll get to see a square that kind of shows you a little bit more of the jigsaw, and it will be part of the jigsaw. Now, the 19th, 21st, 26th, or the 1st of July, you might take a square away and say, oh right, I can see more, it's revealed, I know what's happening, I know what's going on. It may take you all the way up to the 1st of July to discover that. You might be lucky this week, but I'm going to say that the Hanged Man card is there also. Now, the Hanged Man is about things being put on pause, put on hold, but in the tarot, or the tarot, the Hangman is also associated, as well as the spiritual card, with Pisces. So you've got the Pisces energy there, the Lovers being the Gemini, and the Three of Wands, not really connecting that to a situation, but this week in particular, I will say that a lot of the Cosmo energy, again, with Jupiter out there expanding, doing a sextile with Venus, it will mean Sagittarians will be affected. Now, Jupiter is also connected to Pisces, so there's a lot of Pisces energy, there's a lot of Chiron energy. So I will say that Pisces out there will be the sign to be affected this week. Jupiter also Sagittarius, and Pluto is associated to me with Scorpio. Now again, it's going backwards in Capricorn, but I feel that Scorpios, Pisces and Sagittarians will be the ones that will feel certain aspects this particular week. So with the Hangman there, a few of you are going to be already pedaling fast. When's the stellar day coming? When's the stellar week? It is this week, but I'm going to say the next 3 days. You should all feel a shift tomorrow, because Mercury shifts into its second phase, second gear, and actually goes into Gemini for the remainder of the retrograde from the 17th to the 1st of July. And I have said that I think this is where all our, I wouldn't say accidents, difficulties with PCs, with transports, vehicles, electronic goods. I've got up this morning and found my Facebook is locked, so I will probably have to go into a whole can of worms. Don't know why, it's just I opened it, possibly because I opened my phone at my parents' house, but it's saying I'm locked. So again, that's a technical difficulty, and I do feel washing machines, your phones, between now and the 1st may well go amiss, go awry, or there'll be difficulties. Transport blocks, Gemini, vehicles, short distance travel, stuck in traffic, engines, problems. So again, you might find today is very much today, the moon is in Aquarius till Tuesday, and I felt myself that Uranus is always attached as well to Aries, and it's attached to Aquarius, so it rules electricity, it rules kind of like your nervous system. So I do expect, sadly but true, that some of you will feel a little bit on edge and very nervous, almost feeling the shift that's coming up in the week. You might kind of say, yeah, since Saturday, Sunday, I feel nervous, I feel anxious, I'm suddenly really worried about my business partner, my relationship, my life, my money. You'll feel that overwhelming feeling that you can't control things. Bear with it, because it is here till Tuesday, so that pause, that stop, is there kind of showing you today. The Lovers is very much choices, relationships is very much on people's minds, or choices in that business partnership. Gemini rules your mental mind, your writing, your short distance travel. So we're all thinking about where we're going to, what's going to be happening, but still feeling a little bit unsure about things. You know, Aquarians rule friendships, freedom, hooking up with partners or connecting with groups or friends online. So you might feel the need to chitter chatter or want to have conversations today. I certainly think that later on tonight in the UK, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m, we've got an intense kind of moon sextile in Uranus, which I kind of think you might find that communication opens up more at that time of the day than any other. I'm not saying it won't, but I do have a feeling that that's when it will kick off, and people may well communicate that have stopped over the last few days. You've got Mercury conjunction trine the North Node, the Sun in Gemini trine the Node. So again, quite a buzzy mental day. It's very much about the Moon relates to your instincts, so your reactions and thoughts are more on that intellectual level, thoughts and ideas of the mind. So your mind may want to kind of be feeding it with news or unusual things, brainstorming ideas, future goals and plans when it comes to that Aquarius energy. See, Mars is up there also. Mars wants to push you to achieve things, to reach goals, to connect with partners or business. So on one end, Aquarians want to be slow, Mars wants to push things. So you might have to be flexible or adjust, because on one end you'll feel a push, and another aspect you'll say, no, I think I need to step back and think about this, because Aquarians like to take things slow and like to take their time. So one aspect will be your mind will be thinking, another aspect will be, well, I want to jump in and say this. Try and hold back is what I will say to you, because I just think we're still in intense times. You've got Mars square Pluto, which is still here till late on the 17th. So that's about information. It's deep thought with Pluto, but Mars wants action. So people are going to be having some deep thoughts about what they are going to say later this week. Now, the 18th, 19th are the important times, and I'll come to that in the week, the more action, romantic energy and the turnaround. But what's happening with people that are standing away from you at the moment is they are thinking about the information. Maybe there's something they've not told you. Pluto can mean deep information or secrets we are yet to tell someone, or our thoughts or our worries or our fears. Deep Pluto is transformation, getting rid of things. Can be things underneath in the between the veils, something that they're hiding or not telling you, and it's about the information that wants to come up. So Mars is pushing for that information, Pluto is maybe hiding something. So in a nutshell, today will be a little bit of a push-pull day, but I still think look towards that cause. We're all looking at relationships, we're all looking at choices in our life. 3 weeks from now you'll be on a different pathway and you will see where you're going to. So look for the catchphrases this week, 19th, 21st, 26th, 1st of July, and I hope that sooner rather than later you see a piece of square or information. This is about keys and doors opening so we can see what's round the corner and what's coming. So it's quite an exciting week, a stellar week, as I say. So happy Monday to you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Remember, flexibility. If you feel the need to push and shout, hold back, think about the Aquarius moon, think in that slower detail, and have a wonderful day. Until tomorrow's Cosmo.